Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am Non, the Information Highwayman, and I have a confession to make. I'm a doofus. In the previous episode, I reviewed the wrong website. I reviewed donnabayestain.com, and I should have reviewed her other site, which illustrates an entirely different principle. So in this not-so-much Friday website review, I'm going to be telling you how to improve your homepage offers, and we'll be looking at www.rightsontarget.com. As always, we'll be going through the Frodo conversion rate checklist, which stands for first reaction, orientation, desirability, and offers, not forgetting the Odo elements of the important ones, and that they need to get attention using contrast and iPath. First reaction. How does the site make me feel? Well, if you saw the previous review, which I'll be taking down shortly, so don't worry if you didn't, this site makes me feel a heck of a lot better than the other one. This is a site which clearly has been put together by someone who knows what they're doing. It probably is based on a template, but if you're not a web designer, you most likely won't notice that. It has a fairly clean layout. It's pleasant to look at. There's nothing really bad going on here. It certainly doesn't make me feel like there might be something wrong. So in terms of first reactions, things are looking good. Orientation. Am I in the right place? Well, assuming that I've come looking for either copywriting in general or Donna in particular, I can clearly see that I am in the right place. Rights on Target doesn't really tell me anything. That's okay though, because it says my words make you money, so that's a useful explication of the underlying benefit. The key idea of Donna's writing is that it makes you money, so that starts us off in the right direction in terms of orientation, and the navigation puts us right as well. Home services, seminars, clients, kudos. I would suggest testimonials might be a better word there, but other than that, everything looks pretty good. And an unusual element, one which isn't often used for orientation specifically, but we've actually got a photo here as well, and that helps us to understand that this is a personal website. This is the website of someone in particular, which of course is clear from the tagline as well. Desirability. Do I believe I'll gain more than I invest? And here we start to run into some difficulties, because although the copy is good in as far as it goes, we do have some problems with layout, and we have some problem with thought sequences as well. So the first thing is copy critiques and revisions. Now, in terms of a headline, that's not terribly compelling, unless I'm specifically looking for a copy critique or revision to begin with. And even if I am, if other people are offering copy critiques and revisions, it doesn't give me anything unique to go on. There's no specificity, there's no entertainment value, none of the things that I talk about in Attention Thievery 101, the conversion rate course. So the headline itself could be improved. The copy is not bad. It's tough to judge whether your own copy is effective. Even when you're a pro, Donna can significantly boost your response rates quickly and cost efficiently. Send your draft and she'll revise it for a very reasonable fee. Small investment, enormous results. Okay, so you've got a good core here. There's a strong benefit being articulated. It's done in a nice short space of time, which is exactly what you want on a homepage. The question is this what the website is about? Is this the key thing that Donna offers, or does she do other stuff as well? And the important thing to remember is that a homepage is like your reception area. It's where people come in your front door, and you need to direct them into the various places that they might want to go. By assuming that they want a copy critique or revision, you're narrowing the focus at a very early stage, and you're potentially excluding people who want other things, people who might be interested in seminars or in other services as well, because as you can see, editing and revising, editing and revising might not fit in with copy critiques exactly, but there are a clear number of services here which are far more broad than what's being offered. The other issue is that we've also got copy down here. And at this point, it starts to look very fragmented. So you've got revenue generating copy for print and digital campaigns, circulation, promotion, membership acquisition and renewal, etc., etc. You've got DMA sessions. Now, people who don't know what DMA is are going to be confused by that. You've got books and ebooks at your fingertips, but the obviousness of the benefit there isn't clear. And then you've also got Hire Me or Get in Touch. And as I've said in many of the previous reviews, having multiple columns of text like this is very much like having multiple people talking at once. And that's a bad idea in any case, because obviously when there are lots of people talking at once, you get confused, you don't know who to listen to, you don't know what to look at first. But it's especially ironic on a website which is dedicated to just one person, because you feel like she's talking in multiple frames all at the same time. Now, there's a further issue here in that all of the copy is couched in the third person. And now maybe Donna has a good reason for this. It's possible that she has done testing and she knows that her target audience, her ideal prospects, actually expect to see things in the third person, or they feel uncomfortable with the first person. But as a general rule, that's pretty unlikely, and if you're designing your own website and you're a freelancer, I strongly recommend using the first person, because personality is one of the key things that'll differentiate yourself from others as a freelancer. People can't offer all of the same things that you offer, but they won't be you. And I mentioned recently in one of the Attention Thievery 101 emails that personality can be a huge differentiator. If you look at someone like Naomi Dunford, who founded IttyBiz, she's widely known for her extremely, how would you say, she has a similar style to what you might expect of a pirate on 17th century seas. Her language leaves a great deal to be desired in polite circles, but is hilarious. And most freelancers would be terrified of presenting themselves to prospects in such a way. And of course, I'm not suggesting that Donna should, or that you should, but differentiating yourself by personality is a very effective way of capturing the sorts of clients that you want to work with, and of getting them to see that you're different to other people. So I don't know why Donna's chosen to go third person in this case, but it's certainly possible that first person would work better, and it's very likely first person will work better for you. Alright. In terms of the overall desirability, clearly there is a lot of benefit being articulated here. Clearly Donna knows what she's doing in terms of the copywriting itself. However, the thought sequence that people are at is probably going to be different than what she has assumed. So people are coming to the homepage, they want to get to know her, they want to find out what she offers, but she's offering them something very specific straight up, and it will take a bit of commitment because they have to get a quote. So the offer that's being made here is probably not going to be the best. Which leads us into offers. Do my goals match the available options? And as you can see, desirability and offers are very closely linked. Well, most likely most people are not going to want to get a quote straight up. It's possible that Donna would like to weed out anyone who isn't interested in getting a quote straight up, so maybe that's the reason that she has selected to have that call to action there. But she also has a lot of other offers, very small offers here. This isn't even clearly a link. Here, read more, click here to strengthen your message with Donna's copywriting, writing and editing services. And there's also the free ebook. So we've got a lot of offers on deck, but not all of them are clear, and not all of them are very likely to be what people are interested in. So it would be a good idea to consolidate the offers on the homepage into one or two primary ones, and the free ebook would make excellent lead generation. And in terms of lead generation, why make people click when you can include the form on the homepage itself? I would want to get hold of that free ebook. In fact, I think I actually signed up for that free ebook because it looked quite interesting. But the difficulty is that when you are going to offer someone something, you want to make it as easy as possible for them to get it. And when they have to click on a link, and then they get taken through to another page, excuse my incredibly slow internet, where they have to enter not only their email address, but also their first and last name before they click the tiny button which they can barely see, that is going to reduce conversions in terms of lead generation. If you offered them the ebook on the homepage directly, they could hit the submit button right on the homepage and enter just their email address. That would certainly be more compelling. Alright. To summarize, if it's just you, write in the first person. I think this is very strong advice. I've never seen any copy that has worked better in the third person than the first person. Secondly, pair your homepage objectives down to 2 plus your lead gen. So have one objective that you would most like people to take, and a second one that you can offer them in case they're not ready to commit to the first one. Thirdly, gradualize. Don't start with high commitment offers. If ultimately you want people to get in touch with you to get a free quote, don't offer them the free quote on the homepage. They're not ready for it. Offer them the free quote later on, once you've drawn them through a sequence in which they've gradually come to understand that the free quote is a really good idea. Because, as I mentioned in Attention Thievery 101 online content, not just money is at stake whenever people think about investment and return on investment. Emotional investment is actually far more significant to people than money. If you're asking people to make an emotional investment by getting in touch with you, potentially having to turn you down, potentially feeling embarrassed, potentially wasting a lot of time, then that's something which you need to justify in a fairly significant way rather than asking them straight up on the homepage. And lastly, offers should be sequential rather than parallel. That's just another way of saying don't have multiple columns of text. Have them all in a single column, and generally state the offers directly at the bottom. So you state everything that you need to state in a single column of text, which is just like having a single person talking. And then you give them a couple of offers at the end. Alright, that's all for now. If you want to know more, of course, get hold of Attention Thievery 101. There are many online classes that you can look at, and they are currently free. They won't be free forever, so do sign up now. AttentionThievery.info. That's www.attentionthievery.info. And if you would like to have your own homepage critiqued, you may email me. Of course, if you have questions or hate mail, you may also email me, non@informationhighwayman.com. The Friday reviews are free. And if you want to get a review done more quickly than that, or more privately than that, you can pay just $99. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you Friday again. I am Non.